welcome to
Where'd he
April Brigade.
go?
Welcome to April Brigade. What's going on?
Where'd he go?
He was the holograms.
Oh.
He was a Tupac-gram.
He was a
Tupac
hologram.
He was Tupac. He was dead Tupac.
He
Oh
was the
shit.
He was
Tupac
3 Pac.
hologram.
Oh shit, it's the flute?
It's the
Yeah,
flu.
this is
No,
when the
not the
flute
flute.
So the flute is what, like little bugs that fly around?
Pretty much.
They're like little ED
in-
monsters.
In the first two, you only see like infection forms, but then they have like original forms in the third one, where it's like one of them like shoots needles at you. The other one is like a huge like
Oh.
tank monster,
Oh, so
Cool.
they're like squids.
and then the other in this one you've probably seen them. It's like they have like carrier forms that when you shoot them, they like blow up with more of the infection forms.
Yeah, they're a lot like head crabs.
I just call them big farties.
Okay.
Head crabs, boomers. This is basically Valve the game.
Well, okay.
Before Valve was a thing.
It's Valve Greatest Hits. Oh, but I was gonna talk about what Mr. Kim said about North Koreans.
Yeah.
Because I was in the back with John, a different John.
No.
And, Mr. Kim was back there with us. We were like, we were crushing cardboard, you know, like
Sounds
you do.
fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
The guy just
And
exploded.
John asked him, he's like, Mr. Kim, what do you think about North Koreans? Because he's South Korean and he fought in the Korean War. And he's like, what do you think about North Koreans? And
That was
just
fucking badass.
very plainly, he's just like, I kill them. When I see them, I kill them. I'm like, whoa, Mr. Kim, calm down. He said it so matter of fact. He's like, I kill them. I kill them when I see them. I kill them.
And he's like an old South Korean man.
Yeah, he's really old. This is really funny.
Can this thing start moving, please?
What things?
This big.
No, that's
Oh,
is
we're
it
going
lower?
down. Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
That's what she
That's
said.
the worst thing when you're in a horror game is going down.
Yeah, you
'Cause
want to
wanna
go up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Usually. Unless it's like Clock Tower or
Or Tower Whore. What?
Tower. There's a horror game, pretty sure it's called Clock Tower.
Clock
Clock
Tower.
Tower.
Clock
Called
Tower?
Cock Tower.
It's called Clock Tower.
Big Ben.
It's called Clock Tower. It's perfectly natural.
What about that
ICP
Juggle-
game? We're still making it.
I'm still doing that.
It's
Oh,
still in
God,
development.
This is a horrible mistake.
We were talking about this before,
Or
but I
was
want
it?
to re-ask it.
Mhm.
Have you guys ever written a paper that was like just complete bullshit and you turned it in?
I wrote for my final in history of Western Civ a paper that I got. It was due that day. It was like midnight, and I just put on Cypress Hill, and they made Insane on the Membrane. If you're
Oh,
wondering.
okay. Yeah.
I just listened to a whole album that was like that.
So you wrote
Um,
Insane in the Membrane.
I was
the
pretty
essay.
insane in the membrane, because by the end of the essay, I looked back and I was like, oh, I just pretty much wrote about how Muslims are great for like 3 pages.
Oh shit.
Because, I don't know, I wanted to. And it was the only paper in that whole class that he graded well. He was like, this is a very good paper. I'm like, fuck you, this is the only one I didn't work on. This is the only one I didn't try
Yeah,
on.
that's pretty much how it goes. Like I've had that happen to me a few times. In film appreciation, at the end of it, I was like, "Fuck this!" I didn't watch like half the.
I don't
movies.
appreciate any of these
And
films.
Well, it was the teacher was not a very good teacher. The
Who
subject
was
matter
it?
and stuff was great. I don't Amy something,
Oh,
Amy
okay.
Winehouse, but
Amy bitch tits.
she was complete.
Is that Flood?
She was complete
Yeah.
shit teacher wise.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
That's really different.
Whoa, 2003 mode. Whoa, wowie. But we pick a film. We each pick a film out of like a film of a group of like 5, and we have to write about it, stipulating, basically explaining the film or our theories on it. And I got the movie Double Indemnity.
I never heard of it.
It's like a noir film about insurance fraud.
Okay.
And, it's actually a really good movie. But basically I was like, I'm just going to make something really outlandish. And I basically stipulated that it was all...
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
Jeez.
Well, that's a very realistic fall.
No, floppy arms.
It actually kind of is. Do you ever see that WebM of the guy who just falls off that needle or whatever, the big tower?
Oh
He's
yeah.
just like, oh, look at me, I can do claw. See ya.
Look at me, my dick's so big. Oh, my dick was so big.
It's dead big now. But
Dead
I
dick.
stipulated that all of it was basically all in the main character's mind, and he was coming. It was a coming of age film, and the main character was coming to terms with the fact that his best friend was basically leaving him and going off to bigger and better things, and then it was just a made up allegory in the main character's head, and they were actually like 12 years old. I got an A.
Oh God.
I know. It was such a bullshit thing. I was like, this is kind of funny. Because I was going to get an A no matter what. Because I
Yeah.
pretty much aced everything. I was like, I'm just going to fuck this paper up.
Uh-huh.
And then I got an A and I'm like, fuck this class. I didn't even go and pick my paper back up. We were supposed to come back and get them. And I was like, nah. Nah, dude.
In my English 111 final, I started off with the mission to work in the phrase Kung Fu Master Pimp into it. And I did. And I got 100%.
Nice. Nice.
It was mostly about blaxploitation films, so it
Makes
worked
sense.
well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kung Fu Master Pimp. With my English 112 paper, I decided I had to work in the word bisection. And yeah, I find papers to be easy to get good grades on, so I need to give myself missions.
Yeah, well,
Except in history, when everything I did was wrong.
I
Fucking
noticed
asshole.
that, like, the papers you have the most fun on are usually the ones that get graded the best. 'Cause
Yeah.
if you can like put your heart into something, then usually it turns out pretty good.
Yeah, because English 112 final was all about hip hop and shit. It was great.
In the remember that one? Fuck, what was that class? It was like African art or something.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that.
Yeah, African art. Remember I wrote.
No, it was just a writing class. That was the fucked up part.
Okay. It was a writing class, and the teacher was a African American woman, but all she wanted us to write about was African American culture, and all we looked at was African American art. And I want to say there was only maybe one instance where we looked at art that was outside of African American culture, which was like classical art, but it was all African American stuff, which generally that's fine. But she was
Well,
kind
it
of a
was
bitch.
mostly African stuff.
Like 99% of it was.
Yeah.
But I wrote a little story.
Wait a
'cause it's
minute.
creative writing.
Yeah.
What?
In an African art class, you looked
No,
at
it was
mostly.
It was a creative.
It was a
writing
writing class. Creative writing.
Oh.
Creative writing, but then she only wanted to write about
Niggers.
African art and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. But
What a nigger lover. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
what? Is there something you have to do?
There's something over there.
Oh shit.
Hold on.
Oh, dude,
There was.
we're gonna solve the case.
You're on
case
the
of
job.
The case of the super long level that doesn't make sense.
In the case of the super hand job. Anyway, go on with your story.
Oh, I wrote a creative. She like told us to write a creative story about slaves or something, and I decided to write a fantasy story about how all of the plantation owners rode alligators. And the thing is, this was during the what is it called? What was it called when they freed all the blacks? Prohibition.
Emancipation Proclamation,
Yeah,
boy.
there you go. The emancipation. During the emancipation, all of the slaves are leaving the southern states to go north, and like the slave owners are like following them on alligators. And the thing is, the alligators can like they were huge though. They were like super alligators. And
Yeah.
they could eat a human in like one bite, basically.
I mean, obviously.
And I wrote it like really, really negatively towards white people. Like the black people were like, those goddamn whiteys riding on their super alligators. God, cracker ass bitch.
Cracker alligator.
Cracker alligator.
Fucking cracker
riders.
caimans.
And I don't think
What the
They
fuck?
didn't have gradings in that class, did they?
I don't remember.
I think she liked it though.
Yeah,
God damn
yeah.
it.
She liked pretty much everything I made.
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
liked everything we
nigger.
both made. And then she kicked us out.
Well, she kicked you out.
Yeah. Because,
And by you mean us.
well, John left after I was kicked out.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there was the time when she had me speak in front of the class and I had nothing prepared and I improv'd it. I had this story about what I thought dragon meat might taste like. and she said it was really good. And then in front of the whole class, I said I didn't write shit, and I didn't say that, but I said I didn't write anything.
I didn't write anything.
And I
This
held
paper's
up,
blank.
I held up a blank piece of paper that I was pretending to read off of the whole time.
Did you really?
Yes.
That's pretty fucking genius,
See, the
dude.
difference is like between him and I, is that I could do that too, but the thing is, I would just take the positive, what she said positively,
Yeah.
and just like pretend like I actually wrote something. He just flat out was like, yeah, I didn't write anything. Because I can like kiss ass really well, and I
Yeah,
don't
I
a
have
problem
no
with
idea
it.
how to kiss ass, and I've eaten ass. So, what does that tell you?
Well, this you ate ass
You suck at
afterwards,
eating
though.
ass.
That's true. Maybe I'd be better now. I didn't kiss it though.
That's weird. Why
Um,
wouldn't you kiss the
Ew,
ass?
you ate her ass?
I wouldn't eat ass, but I'd kiss an ass.
Well,
Depends on the booty.
well,
you know
are
what
we
I
talking about the ass or the asshole?
The
I
ass?
kissed her ass cheeks.
mean? Oh wow, dude, what are you gay? That
What?
could have been a man's ass.
It could have.
What?
I would have.
What?
I'd kiss man butt.
I mean, I know you would. What if it was like a dirty man
I know
butt?
you would, but what am I?
Yeah,
I know you would, but would I?
To me, I was just so head and shoulders above like 90, like everyone in the class except for you and Cape Girl. That.
Kid girl. You know, I tried to take her second class. Like, she did another class later on, like a year later.
Yeah.
And I could not do it. It was so boring. And Cape Girl was there, and it was really awkward because we had that whole tiff on Facebook. So I was just like,
What tiff? What tiff? Did
Oh,
you
when
have?
John went fucking weird and,
dude, man, I don't know.
and
dude.
yelled at my crush about how he wanted to kill her.
Oh,
No,
you
no.
big faggot,
No,
John!
Yeah,
no,
I'm-
she was,
No, she was doing nothing. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met. There's
She's a
nothing
bitch,
she
dude.
did wrong.
She's a bitch, yo. Boom, boom. I was gonna say it, yo.
First of all, she was like
Wow, John,
15.
you're a
I made
nigger.
an awesome joke, and she had to make it all political, and I was like, wow, kill yourself.
You said you
She
want to
got-
crush her face with a sledgehammer.
That's
No.
delectable, John. You fucking
A
faggot.
frozen sledgehammer, and I wrote it in a bunch of different languages, thinking, not realizing Google Translate existed.
What the fuck?
I just wanted
You
to
used?
get it off my
Didn't you
chest.
use Google Translate to make it?
Yeah, you did, John. You fucking
You'd only
idiot.
No, I'm knowledgeable of all languages.
And the worst part is that she was knowledgeable of a few of those languages, actually, so she didn't use it.
Yeah, she was all like, Allahu Akbar, and I was like,
What?
get out of here, man.
Yeah. Fuck you.
I was like, you know, kill all the gays. And she was like, I don't really like that. And I was like, fuck you!
I was like,
Basically.
oh
You
man.
repressing my right to speak.
You repressing.
My right to bunghole.
But yeah, I was just so.
That over there. You see that? What is that?
Ooh,
Dude.
You need it.
Yeah.
You need it.
Oh no, it's a
Artesian.
broken sentinel. Never mind.
Oh god damn it.
I thought
How
it
do
was
you get
cool.
past
Oh,
this
God
part,
damn it.
dude?
You just
Seriously.
keep going.
Well, AFK it.
I was just so above everyone in that class that the
Wow,
only.
Andrew.
That does sound kind of bitchy.
Well, I was above everyone but John and Cape Girl.
Curly head kid was okay.
He was okay. He was not as good as me or you or Cape Girl.
Or me.
Yeah.
I wasn't there though.
That
Renato,
looks
no,
like-
you were
look,
there.
Oh,
That
was
looks
there?
like bathroom tile.
I know, right?
This whole
So
game
weird.
is just bathroom tile.
Yeah.
This whole game is
essentially.
just potty.
This is Potty 2, the Halo.
Potty 2 Halo Edition.
The
Oh my
potty
god, let
begins.
me out of here, please. Let my titties go. Let my titties go. You come through that
That's what
doorway,
Moses
I'll
said.
chop
You
your
come
nuts
through that
in
doorway, I
half.
kill it. But yeah, it's just that,
That's
like,
why you gay.
it got
Come
to
through
the
that
point
door and I'll punch your dick in half.
where the only pleasure I got from it was making fun of the class because there's no point to it.
Oh,
These potty ass motherfuckers.
I didn't get too much out of it. I just, you know, got my dick
Ew,
sucked
look
by.
at
Cape Girl.
That's
that.
why I
This is
hated her.
bullshit. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
let me
Look at that.
But
Mm.
yeah, it wasn't super great.
Dead space.
Dead space. Am I right?
Am I wrong?
No.
Am I
Probably.
thick? Am I long? Am I dong? Next time on 8-inch Brigade.
On 8-inch bitch,
Short
I'll
nigga.
probably talk a little bit more.
Short nigga, but my dick long.
Tall.
Tall nigga, but my dick short.
Poor man.